Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am trying out the Scrub Daddy damp towel. I think it's called damp towel. I'll link it down below. This thing is amazing. All you have to do is just wet it, squeeze out the excess water, and it's literally a damp towel that you use. So I went ahead and just started dusting everything at the tiny house this time. If there's one thing that I don't get a chance to do to these areas, like the railings, is dusting. I do dust the blinds every single time. I do dust the fans and even the AC units every single time without fail. But these little areas right here, I really never get to grab onto them because you're always in a rush or you're always trying to get everything done within your time frame that you're allotted to clean. And so this time I just decided everything's dusted and everything's really pretty clean so far. Let me hit up these little tiny areas. Now, as you can see here, there's like white dust all stuck up on top. I'm pretty short, so I'm sorry for the lack of visual on this, but as you can see, if you look closely, you will see that white residue, and now you see it's completely gone. And what I love about this is that, unlike the Swiffer, it doesn't fly off. Like none of the dust actually flies off, you see, and it just attaches itself because it's damp, so it doesn't travel anywhere. Even though the Swiffer is pretty good at keeping dust at bay, this one just keeps it literally on the actual Scrub Daddy damp towel, and so you don't have any kind of like dust or dirt flinging anywhere. And so I really do love that. This one here on the windowsill, I also Swiffer every single time, but this time around I wanted to do it with the damp towel because I just needed to try it out, and let me tell you, I love it. This thing is super flexible too. If you see, I'm trying to record here and clean at the same time, so excuse my videography skills over here, or lack thereof. But if you see here, like I could stick those little edges and corners into places that maybe my Swiffer might miss or doesn't fit into. I don't have to buy like a Q-tip or one of those little brushes, which I actually do have in my cleaning caddy. But here I could just stick in the little corners. It's super flexible. So you could stick any of the edges into small, tight spaces, and it's so flexible. It gets everything out. And as you could see here, it pops out the dirt like butter, and it leaves it super clean. It just does what it says it's going to do, and that's something I love about Scrub Daddy. Here I'm just going to wash off the towel, and everything comes right off, guys. It's the easiest, most clean looking product that I've ever used. Then here I'm using it for some blinds, and the blinds just had a little bit of a stuck on mess. I actually tried to take it off the last time I was here with a regular sponge, and it left behind some spots. I'm not really sure what it was, but I was able to take it out, as you can see, perfectly easily and like with no issue. See how it fits into those little crevices? It's really good. It's very flexible, very easy to use, and it does what it says. So I love you, Scrub Daddy. You guys really rock. And no, I'm not sponsored. I wish they would. Maybe someday. For right now, you could just see how well it works. So I did end up using the Scrub Daddy for literally almost everything. I even took it to the stainless steel right behind the knobs. It gets a little bit crusty. Even though I clean this stove every single time, whether it's used or not, I don't check behind the knobs every single time. So I was really pleased to see how well this worked, even on stainless steel. It works really well on wood. It works really well on the countertops. It works really well on pretty much every area that I put it in. It cleaned it squeaky clean. And so as you can see here, and it leaves no smears. It leaves no residue behind. It's incredible. Look at that. No one cooked on the stovetop this time around, so it was literally just dusty. I'm not sure where the dust was coming from, but this particular day was extra dusty at the tiny house, so it was like the perfect day to show off my new Scrub Daddy damp towel. And as you can see, it just lifts up the dirt and the little crusties quickly, easily, leaves no residue, and I actually didn't even need to buff it out with a dry microfiber towel because it cleaned it and left it impeccable. One more area. No soap needed, Nothing needed, just water. And look at that, guys. I hope you find this video useful. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you've watched this far, you're amazing.